welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia from themissionfieldhome.com. And in today's Vlogmas video, I will be talking to you about my journal and planner ecosystem for 2026. This is a video that I have been really excited to film just because I'm a stationery junkie. I love planners, I love journals, and I feel like I don't share that enough on this channel. So I'm bringing it. I am bringing the journal content, not so much like creative journaling, like journal with me videos, because I can't do that. But I want to start sharing more about my love for journaling. In the past, I have filmed like planner videos, which I have a playlist. If you go to my channel, I have a playlist where I share different planners that I've had in past years. And they've been different than what I have used this year and what I will be using next year. I did share it. I don't think I ever shared it on this channel, but when I had a booktube channel, I did share my planner ecosystem and my journal ecosystem over there. I no longer have that channel because I merged my channel. I decided to just stick to one channel. And so, yeah, so I don't think you guys have really seen like specifically my journal ecosystem, because I have shared when I was doing my early homeschool videos for the school year, I did share my homeschool planner. So you have an idea of what I use. But yeah, anyways, for reference, I have a total of 4 books here that I will be using for next year. And I'm gonna start with my planner, which is this puppy right here. I never really knew what a traveler's journal was until I got back, like I started digging back into like my journaling hobby, which I've always journaled since I was a kid, but I kind of like, not that I fell off, because I do have stacks of journals up on my bookshelf, but I did not journal like consistently. It would be like once every month, or if I was mad or I was going through something, then I would journal, but I never really took it back like as a hobby as an adult. And now that I am 33, I don't know, I kind of rediscovered my love for journaling and for reading, which is why I had a booktube channel recently. But yeah, now in my 30s, I'm starting to like rediscover the things that I enjoy. But yeah, so this is my traveler's journal planner. There's no journaling in here. This is just strictly planning, and I'm not going to give you guys like a flip through. If you guys want to flip through of what I have in here, then definitely leave me a comment and I will get that to you guys. I do have 3 different inserts in here, and I have like a catch-all kind of like inbox insert where I'll just, if I'm on the go, I will throw everything that I need to have in there. And then I have like this is kind of like my personal, like just for me, nothing that has to do with my family will go in this one. This is like hobby wise, content planner for YouTube and for my blog. And like I'm planning on keeping like some Bible study information and stuff like that in there. And then I have the planner that I've showed you guys already, which is my homeschool planner, but it kind of turned into also like just my home management planner. Like everything that has to do with my family goes in here. I stopped using my burgundy one in September, I think it was. I had the 2 planners, and I'm just like, I feel like, you know, I didn't have enough homeschool stuff to put in here because this insert is pretty chunky. And then I had a whole other chunky planner for just like homemaking, for appointments and stuff like that. So yeah, I went back to the one planner and I just merged everything into this one because I already had all my homeschool stuff in there. But yeah, this is my planner. This is like my everyday carry, my EDC. This is where all of my planning happens. Everything I need to put in there goes in there. Now for journals, just for quick reference, this is the journal that I have been using this year. It's a B5. I think the brand is Emshoi off of Amazon. And I've noticed that I have really been a B5 girly when it comes to journaling. Like most of my journals up there are B5, and I love the soft cover. This is a 400-page journal, so it's like 200 sheets, but front and back 400 pages. And right now, the last week of December, this is all I have left of the journal. I don't know if you guys can see that, if it's focusing good. I started this in when did I start it? July of 2024. And I'm pretty much almost done with it, but I'm ready for something new. So this is the journal where I would say that I kind of like rediscovered my love for journaling. And I also discovered my style of journaling, because in the past, like I said, I've just been the type of person to write when something was going on, write my emotions. I would use it maybe for like Bible study notes, but I was never really creative in it. And now I've gotten a little bit more creative in my journaling. But yeah, again, if you guys want a flip through of this one, I can show you guys a flip through. I did, again, when I had my booktube channel, but I never shared it here. So if that's something that interests you, then let me know. But yeah, like I just have, I'm trying not to show you guys too much, because I have not, I didn't plan for a flip through, but this is pretty much my everything journal. So like there's a lot of writing in here. Like when I was planning out what planners I wanted for 2025. Yeah, I have a little bit of everything in here. I even have, this is actually one I will show you, because this is my proudest spread. And this is like my birth story. So I have everything written down here, and then I have pictures of when I gave birth. But yeah, this has been the journal that I discovered how to be creative in a journal. And I would stick in ephemera and pictures and just different things, washi tapes and all that jazz. Did a little spread on our Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg trip. And I like looking back, like this is just taped this in from a date night that me and my husband had. I have cards here that I've been given, like birthday cards for my kids too. Yeah, this is definitely the one where I just rediscovered my love for journaling. And so moving forward, oh, this was also at one point, it became my reading journal. And I realized that I did not really enjoy having like all of my reading stuff in here, because I do like to go back and read about the books that I've read, if that makes sense. I like to read my book reviews. So I'm going to start with, since I'm talking about a reading journal, I'm going to start with this one. This is a Sterling Ink notebook. Sterling Ink is also the company that I use for my planners, but this is just a regular notebook. This is a B6 Slim, and I use this as my reading journal, and I just have like literally just book reviews. So it's just a picture of the book, some information, and then my review. And I'm gonna keep this going. I've used, because I started it this year, and this year I did not read as much as I have in previous years. But I have all this left of the journal, so I'm just gonna keep using this for 2026. And I'm also not the type of person to like, I have to start a journal at the beginning of the year. If I still have pages, I'm gonna do it. The only reason why I'm switching to a new like creative everything journal is because I've used it for a year and a half already. So I'm ready for something smaller. So yeah, this is my reading journal. Then I have a Sterling Ink 5-year journal, and sorry for the glare, I do have a clear cover on this, but this is the first year that I've ever done a 5-year journal, and I'm obsessed with this. Yeah, this is just the first year, so there's not much in it, but I've been using this as a like memory keeper for my kids. So one day when I'm not here anymore, my kids will have something to look back on and they'll have memories. I did do a flip through, sort of a flip through on a reel that I shared a couple months ago, but I keep it very simple. Like on one of the first pages, me and my husband both wrote a letter to our kids, and then I just got right into the journaling. And then in the back of the pages, what I like to do is I like to keep like a photo diary of just like some highlights of the year, of that month actually. And so I've done it pretty much every month since I started the journal. And that's going to be a practice that I continue to do. But I can give you guys a little flip through on another video of how I really journal in there. I do like some days when I have nothing to write, I'll just write scriptures in there because that's what I want. I want the memories. I want it to be faith-filled. I want it to be encouraging for my children. And then the final one that I have is going to be like my everything / creative journal, and it's just a black This one is an A5 hardback journal. Stickers coming off. And yeah, I've already started setting it up. And this is gonna be, again, my everything journal, just like the purple one that I used for the last 1.5 years. And I like to put in like trackers and stuff, which I was doing this in my planner, but I'm gonna be doing it in my journal instead. So I have like a content ideas tracker, date night, social nights, and then I have my goals for the new year. And yeah, so this is grid paper, which I discovered that I really enjoyed grid paper versus lined paper, especially when you're trying to be creative. There's just, I don't know, you have more flexibility with that. So yeah, as of right now, these are the journals that I will be using. So it's just 3 journals, and then I have my planner. I like to keep it simple. When I have too much going on, I feel like I won't even get to anything. So keeping it simple. This one, reading journal, I don't use every day. This is whenever I finish a book. 5-year diary every day. And if I don't use it like 2-3 days, I try to take 1 day to catch up on everything, which comes in handy when I have a planner, because I write everything in my planner, and then if I miss the day, then I can just go back, reference my planner. And then I have my everything journal where I will write my feelings. I will write highlights of my day, do a little bit of junk journaling in this and all that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what journals, what planners you will be having in the new year in 2026. Also, if you made it to the very end of this video, leave me, let me see, I'm trying to see, I feel like I never have like any ideas of what emojis, and half of all my videos always have the same emoji, so I'm gonna switch it up. This emoji might not even have anything to do with this video, but yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, leave me Christmas tree emoji with the red heart. Leave that here in the comments if you watched the entire video. So I will leave some of these things linked. So like all my journals, I can probably link them. I can probably link also the Sterling ink planners and the cover that I use. For Sterling ink, by the way, if you have never ordered from them and you check out their website and you like what you see, I will have a $10 off coupon in the description. Trust me, once you see something you like with Sterling ink, you will not want to go back to any other type of journaling or planning. Like, I really enjoy their company. So yeah, that coupon will be down in the description box if you're interested. I am going to go sip my coffee and get some editing done and get some tidying done and just get life started, because yeah, we're running behind on today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me the Christmas tree emoji with the hearts if you got to the very end of this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.